Gary of the Steelers grabs it on his own 12. Behind fine blocking, he cuts to the sideline, and he seems to be away for a score. But just look at Emlen Tunnell come after him. He gets him around the collar on the 1-yard line. Some speed.
He was the first African-American player for the New York Giants. He later became the first full-time black assistant coach in the NFL.
If they're kicking a 40-yard field, though, that's a long ways. You ain't going to rush him, are you?
No, not unless...
He was the first African-American inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But to me, the real impact was on the field. He was a safety who was in charge of sort of roaming and patrolling the outfield.
Watch Emlen Tunnell play it like Willie Mays. A perfect catch.
Quarterbacks at the time talked about Tunnell was one of the best at faking his intentions, disguising his intentions. Quarterback would wait all day, see that Tunnell didn't seem to be spending a lot of time over in a certain area of the field, and throw there and get burned for it. Bobby Lane called Tunnell the best in the business at that. Because of that, he was incredibly successful at not just stopping the other team, but changing games.
In 1952, Emlen Tunnell had more combined yards on kick returns and interceptions than the Giants' top running back did rushing.
The high punt drops into the waiting arms of Emlen Tunnell, and he does what the New York fans have been hoping for all afternoon as he dodges away from the outstretched hands of the Eagle defenders to romp 72 yards behind good blocking, adding another brilliant run back to his record and a touchdown to the New York side of the scoreboard.
He did the thing that coaches tell their players over and over again, get the ball and run with it. There was not a lot of hesitating and jitterbugging. Tunnell got the ball and found the hole and ran to daylight.
Sidestepping a full-like charge, Emlen Tunnell takes the ball on the 26. He ducks Arthur Tate's outstretched ice hooks, and prancing like a ballet dancer on a crate of eggs, he skates all the way 74 yards over a sheet of ice for a Giant touchdown.
Tunnell missed only one game in his 14-year NFL career with the Giants and Packers. He retired as the NFL's career leader in punt returns and interceptions. 4 decades later, his 79 interceptions are still second all-time, behind only Paul Krause's 82.
You hear stories today about this cornerback or this safety doesn't have many interceptions because quarterbacks don't test him. Well, that was certainly the case with Tunnell, and yet he still was the NFL career leader in interceptions when he retired. He didn't wait for the game to come to him. He went and made plays. And that idea that you could have a game breaker on the defensive side of the ball more or less originated with Emlen Tunnell.